Here we go again. Mariners lose. I almost said 67-66. I wish it was 67-66. Do you know how much more fun it would be if it was 67-66? Mariners lose 3-2 to fall to 67-66. And the series against the Rays is even. Go over the scoring plays because I hate myself. Victor Robles scores on a throwing error to make it 1-0. Rays answer right back in the top of the seventh with a Jose Siri homer that scores Johnny DeLuca 2-1. Colin Snyder gives up a homer in the eighth to Yandy Diaz 3-1. And then Big Dumper does get a single to center in the bottom of the eighth to score one, but that's it. Mariners lose. You'd think talking about positives after a game like this would really make me feel better, and it does not. Because even the positives lead to negatives. Yes, the Houston Astros lost, so he didn't lose any ground. But yes, the Houston Astros lost, and you didn't gain any ground. Yes, Logan Gilbert was fantastic. Even in his little jams, and there weren't many, he came up with huge pitch after huge pitch. And the negative is you just absolutely, what a waste. What an absolute waste. And that's, I know other people have, I feel like I was first to talk about the waste, but probably wasn't. Other people are mentioning it now a lot more. I'm not nearly popular enough to say that I started a trend or whatever. Anyway, that's what this year is going to be remembered for. It's just a massive waste. Barring something changing on a consistent basis changing, we're just going to remember how big of a waste this was. Troy Taylor looked really good too. Thank you so much, Simply Seattle. We love you. Use code MOLLYWOP15 to save 15% off your order. MOLLYWHOP15. Link in the description. I don't know what a description is. Link in the description of this video. www.simplyseattle.com. MOLLYWOP15. Love you, Simply Seattle. Oh my gosh. So my nieces are my favorite thing in the entire world. But I think this is true for all 5 to 7-year-olds. They don't exactly have the greatest taste in stuff. And I have to listen to a lot of really bad songs and watch a lot of really bad YouTube videos and on repeat. And I have to hear it over and over and over and over and over. And I would gladly watch those awful, awful videos and listen to those awful, awful songs than ever watch the overwhelming majority of Seattle Mariner baseball games again. This year, anyway. And for a lot of years, but this year, to waste this pitching. In particular, this starting pitching. Because the bullpen was terrible today. Yes, Troy Taylor was good. But Chargois and Snyder, my sweet, sweet Colin Snyder, looked bad today, even with 2 strikeouts. JT Chargois they both caught way too much of the plate today. 14 of 18 pitches for strikes for both of them. You got to find a little more. The control was fine. The command was garbage. Oh, and speaking of control, and I'm done not talking about him. Umpiring is so freaking bad right now. And yes, it's more evident because of all the stuff that we have to see it. That's fine. It sucks. It sucks. It's not the reason the Mariners lost because it was bad on both sides today for sure. But yuck. No consistency. And the only thing that was consistent was a crappy outside strike, especially to right-handed hitters. Yuck. And I don't care what umpire scorecard placate whatever the hell you want to call it. Sorry, Pioneer. He was bad today. I do not give a crap what those metrics say. Or metrics, you know what I mean. The scorecard. It was terrible. And as bad as the bullpen was, this lineup, man, what a joke. Victor Robles had a really nice day at the plate. I should have brought it up in the positives. And Big Dumper got on a couple times and drove in that big run. But oh my gosh. I'm just tired of incompetence. And it's just such a common thing. It's so repetitive. And I know I'm being repetitive talking about it, but I don't really have a choice. And I guess they don't either, because maybe they're just not that good. In fact, we know they're not that good. We know they kind of stink as an offense. The middle of the order was just garbage outside of Big Dumper. Polanco and Julio were wretched. I don't know what else to say. "17 strikeouts. 17 of your 27 outs today were strikeouts against decent pitchers." I know Edwin Uceta is having a really nice year, but Jeffrey Springs is beatable. One hit, one flipping hit off of Jeffrey Springs today. Still got a chance to win the series tomorrow. You're still 3.5 back. But what a waste. I should title this video "What a Waste" part 3862. If this pitching staff is just chilling in October because of how crappy this offense is, it's borderline unforgivable. Please hit like, please hit subscribe. I hope I'm in a better mood tomorrow.